When you love, you wish to do things for. You wish to sacrifice for. You wish to serve. The first and final thing you have to do in this world is to last it and not be smashed by it. If two people love each other, there can be no happy end to it. It is awfully easy to be hard-boiled about everything in the daytime, but at night it is another thing. They wrote in the old days that it is sweet and fitting to die for one's country. But in modern war, there is nothing sweet nor fitting in your dying. You will die like a dog for no good reason. Now is no time to think of what you do not have. Think of what you can do with that there is. Worry a little bit every day, and in a lifetime you will lose a couple of years. If something is wrong, fix it if you can. But train yourself not to worry. Worry never fixes anything. We ate well and cheaply and drank well and cheaply and slept well and warmed together and loved each other. Live the full life of the mind, exhilarated by new ideas, intoxicated by the romance of the unusual. All my life I've looked at words as though I were seeing them for the first time. By then I knew that everything good and bad left an emptiness when it stopped. But if it was bad, the emptiness filled up by itself. If it was good, you could only fill it by finding something better. I like to listen. I have learned a great deal from listening carefully. Most people never listen. The most essential gift for a good writer is a built-in, shock-proof, shit detector. After writing a story I was always empty and both sad and happy, as though I had made love, and I was sure this was a very good story, although I would not know truly how good until I read it over the next day. When writing a novel, a writer should create living people, people not characters. A character is a caricature. Be afraid of a friend who often say flattery to you. To flatter means to tell a person exactly what he think about himself. I may not be as strong as I think, but I know many tricks and I have resolution. Most people were heartless about turtles because a turtle's heart will beat for hours after it has been cut up and butchered. But the old man thought, I have such a heart too. There is no rule on how to write. Sometimes it comes easily and perfectly, sometimes it's like drilling rock and then blasting it out with charges. I loved you when I saw you today, and I loved you always, but I never saw you before. There is no friend as loyal as a book. There is nothing to writing. All you do is sit down at a typewriter and bleed. I love sleep. My life has the tendency to fall apart when I'm awake, you know? The most painful thing is losing yourself in the process of loving someone too much, and forgetting that you are special too. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. Always do sober what you said you'd do drunk. That will teach you to keep your mouth shut. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, many are strong at the broken places. All you have to do is write one true sentence. Write the truest sentence that you know. Every day is a new day. It is better to be lucky. But I would rather be exact. Then when luck comes you are ready. Never think that war, no matter how necessary, nor how justified, is not a crime. Every man's life ends the same way. It is only the details of how he lived and how he died that distinguish one man from another. The best people possess a feeling for beauty, the courage to take risks, the discipline to tell the truth, the capacity for sacrifice. Ironically, their virtues make them vulnerable. They are often wounded, sometimes destroyed. The world breaks everyone and afterward many are strong at the broken places. Forget your personal tragedy. We are all bitched from the start and you especially have to be hurt like hell before you can write seriously. But when you get the damned hurt, use it, don't cheat with it. My aim is to put down on paper what I see and what I feel in the best and simplest way. If you are lucky enough to have lived in Paris as a young man, then wherever you go for the rest of your life, it stays with you, for Paris is a movable feast. We would be together and have our books and at night be warm in bed together with the windows open and the stars bright. So far, about morals, I know only that what is moral is what you feel good after and what is immoral is what you feel bad after. No, that is the great fallacy, the wisdom of old men. They do not grow wise. They grow careful. An intelligent man is sometimes forced to be drunk to spend time with his fools.